Hey guys, welcome into the Pug Reborn channel. We are back with some more Battle Brothers content. This one today is quite the treat. It was announced today that the DLC coming out for Battle Brothers is free, and it's actually pretty sizable. So let's kind of switch over and see what that looks like here. Yeah, it's a free DLC, and yeah, this is what it's gonna look like. It's Of Flesh and Faith. Well, the last free DLC that we ended up getting, I think, was the Lindworm expansion, at least. And yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool stuff. I like the art style already, and let's kind of see what's going on. Before I do read this, however, if you'd like to just get my thoughts and opinions, I'll leave that at the end of the video. I'll leave it a marker down in the comments section, so you can just click on that. Without further ado, let's see what they have to say. Well, we're working on a brand new game. Fans of Battle Brothers have something to be excited about right now. We're happy to announce that Battle Brothers will receive a free DLC called Of Flesh and Faith on March 10th, 2022. The focus of the DLC will be adding 2 new origins to Battle Brothers, and hereby 2 fresh and different ways to approach the game. These 2 origins, the Oath Takers and the Autonomous, will be the most detailed origins in the game to date. That's pretty wild, actually. They both come with unique mechanics, new equipment, new character backgrounds, their very own story events, and even custom tailored banners each. And because more variety is always nice, the DLC will come with 50 new events in total to the game. So I'm just stopping right here because the information down here, this is where we're going to get into what's going on. The few things I want to take away from this, starting out, is the fact that this is all coming out March 10th. So this is like 3 weeks from now. That's pretty wild. Very, very soon. Usually in the past, if it's been a bigger DLC, it's been kind of spread out over a few months. So this is really important. That's interesting. On top of that, they're building... Okay, so right now it says at the top, we're working on a brand new game. And I knew about this, and I'm very surprised because more recently, on Twitter at least, they have released their Discord. They may have had it before, but the fact that it's becoming more like they're really pushing it out so people will get in and, you know, get to meet the devs, get to meet the other people in the community. It's really amazing. They're very dedicated to Battle Brothers, and that for me personally is incredibly exciting. If you'd like to join that Discord, there's a link in the description below. Let's see. So the next thing I want to say about this would be the 2 origins, Oath Taker and Autonomous. We're going to go over more of that, but the fact that these 2 groups are going to have, as it says right here, they're going to have new banners, go figure, new equipment, which is pretty cool, new mechanics, unique mechanics on top of that. That could be more like story driven. I'm not 100% sure. Like, obviously the Autonomous here, again, we'll go over that in a second, but the thing with it is the fact that they've added over 50 new events, and it's technically the biggest origin now, is pretty dang wild with the time frame. So let's dive into the next part here so I can kind of you know, branch out from those thoughts. So the Oath Takers are following the teachings of a young Anselm. Fight for righteous and swear oaths that confer advantages and disadvantages until fulfilled. Autonomous, further your research, even if they shun you for it. Dissect the corpse of falling enemies, devise new ways to empower your men. And then new banners, hoist 2 new banners that thematically fit the origins. New equipment, dress and style with new equipment that benefits your origin. And new events, which experience more than 50 new events on your travels. So in terms of the Oath Takers, the teachings of young Anselm, this to me makes me think that this is more of a, like, it talks up here, I think right up the top, so, and faith. So Of Flesh and Faith. Faith is definitely going to be the Anselm. So Anselm, I believe, was I'm not 100% sure on this, guys. You can correct me in the comment section below, but I believe he was someone who distinguished the difference between like theology and science in a way, or not science, like the proof of history through theology. So like, it's like saying if you're, oh man, I don't want to mess it up, but I believe it's in a sense where it's like, if you have the Bible, you can't just read a book and say this is truth, otherwise anybody could say it's true. But if you were to say historical events or historical things that have been put into the book, it becomes more of a reality, more truth. So oath takers are, you know, it's the teachings of this type of thought process, and then fighting for, of course, righteousness, swearing oaths. It kind of comes off like maybe a crusader type of faction, which is really cool if you think about it. And then you have the autonomous, which the autonomous, it's pretty simple. They dissect the enemies, and right here, devise new ways to empower your men, which to me makes it sound like it's going to be like items in terms of maybe getting bonuses against certain things. Like, understand, there's a lot of games that do that. You research an enemy that you killed, and now you get a 10% bonus against them, or maybe something along those lines. That's kind of my thought process, and people don't like that for that. So I don't know, it's almost kind of, I don't know, it's almost like maybe historian type of thing. So that's pretty cool. Of course, we have the banners. That's gonna be nice to look at. The new equipment, again, it maybe the autonomous can take parts of whatever you kill and maybe make it a new attachments. I mean, there's a lot of speculation there. But on top of that, the new events that experience more than 50 new 50 new events is insane, especially for just two new origins rather. So that'll be interesting. I'd really like to know what you guys think in the comment section below. What do you think these type of events? Give me your thought process on the oath takers and the autonomous, because they do sound pretty sweet, and for it being, again, a free DLC, that's wild. The final things you need to know about this is, again, they say it's a sizable update. They're going to be also adding new quality of life features and balancing changes, so we'll have to see what that looks like. Who knows? Both the DLC and the free update and the update will be free and will be arriving on March 10th, and then shortly afterwards, if you're on Xbox, PlayStation, or Switch, you'll be getting those same things. Next week they're going to be going over the autonomous, so we can kind of kick some of the speculative things and go from there. So again, let me know what you guys think. If you did like this, please hit the like. If you don't, well, dislike it. Nobody can see it anyway. Screw you, YouTube. I don't know why you do that. Anyways, thanks, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.